going to send this to you very soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Nice to meet you, Vanessa.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What we just did here was that I spoke to people via Skype all over Germany and was able to sign a book for them and have a conversation. And it was a lot of fun. The plot of origin goes about like this. Robert Langdon is called to the Guggenheim Museum, where a famous futurist, a scientist, is about to make a scientific announcement that he believes will shake the foundations of all of world's religion. And of course, nothing goes right in Robert Langdon's world, and he ends up with a very long, interesting night, a journey through Spain to try to find out what was about to be announced. The underlying point in the novel is this question of whether or not God will survive science. And historically, no God has survived science. And so the novel asks the hypothetical question as to whether or not the gods of today will be here in 100 years. Normally, I get the inspiration for these novels from something I've read or something I've seen. In the case of Origin, it was from something I've heard. There was a piece of music called Misa Charles Darwin. The composer used the lyrics of Charles Darwin, the writings of Charles Darwin. The reason I heard it before anybody else heard it was that it was written by a professional composer who is my brother. And I was deeply inspired by this fusion of science and religion and decided to write Origin. For me, the most important part of these books is to entertain and inform at the same time. I love to learn, and so I write books, ideally, that let readers learn, but also are very entertaining. The kinds of books I write take a lot of research. Usually they take about 4 years to write, maybe 2 years of reading and research and 2 years of writing. I always travel to locations that I write about because I feel it's really important to help me describe them, and also being there helps inspire some of the plot.